Joining me now is CTV's Kamil Karamali with the latest on this. Kamil, thanks for joining us.
No problem, Roger. Yeah, we're seeing information come in minute by minute this morning. We talked about airports, banks, hospitals, broadcasters around the world, primarily in the U.S., Europe, and Asia being impacted. But we're also seeing, obviously, a Canadian impact as well, knowing, for example, Porter Airlines, which flies across Canada and the U.S., has canceled all of its flights until at least noon. You see Sky News there, one of the UK news outlets and broadcasters that was no longer able to go live and went down. And the chaos at the airports you're seeing on your screen at this hour. Montreal's Trudeau Airport saying it's experiencing flight delays depending on the airline, primarily U.S. airlines. More than 1,000 flights grounded, according to U.S. media outlets. And it could be some time before U.S. customers could customs could process passengers heading into the U.S. The same problem being seen in Montreal as well as in Toronto's Pearson Airport, saying tech disruptions are causing delays and cancellations as well, depending on the airline, especially for those heading to the U.S. Once again, U.S. Customs computers, which uses Windows, causing delays in terms of getting people processed through U.S. Customs. There are also long delays at the Canada-U.S. border, according to Windsor police. That border is seeing a lot of truck activity as well, so that is seeing some delays. Local health agencies also reporting impacts, including in Toronto. Newfoundland and Labrador also saying its systems used to manage patient care and finance, they are down, although both Toronto and Newfoundland and Labrador saying clinical activity at hospitals are continuing, but patients are being told to expect delays. Roger, lastly, local financial institutions as well, they are seeing delays when it comes to bank transactions. Their experts are saying maybe hold off if you can on those bank transactions today because you don't know what might happen. But many banks like RBC and TD might be seeing some delays as well. So a lot to keep track of. We've been trying to keep this list updated hour by hour, and we're also trying to let you know when things start getting back online.
Now, you mentioned the banks. TSX opened up 3-4 minutes ago. Have we heard if that's affected? Will trading be affected at all?
Yeah, and you can see the updates on ctvnews.ca, but our talented web team also keeping track on that. So far, they're saying TSX and the stock exchange not impacted so far. Once again, keeping an eye on that. So are brokers, I'm sure, as well as a lot of people that depend on that on a day-to-day basis. But when it comes to when we might be able to see things go back online, the cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike saying a fix has been deployed and they are working on getting everything back online, but it might take, quote, some time. So not a firm timeline being given, but experts are saying we should see this fix that's been deployed become as sort of actionable later in the day. So we're expecting a 24-hour turnaround with this fix to be deployed and be implemented. But once again, excuse me, it's really dependent on the company on a company-by-company basis on when they can also get things back to normal and eliminate that backlog that's been created, Roger.
All right. Kamil Karamali, thank you for that update.
You're welcome.